Okay.
And then we realized it wasn't making us any money. So we basically started charging for the stuff for free, and believe it or not, people are falling for it. But thanks to Dolby, where's Andy? There we go. He's bought us a few rounds of drinks. So go and enjoy a selection of beverages from the bar, and he'll be taking the tab. At least for the first few rounds.
Until the money runs out.
That's right, until the money runs out. And then we have an announcement to make. This next season, I guess that's season 5, which is taking place on the ship, is going to be released in HD and in 5.1 surround, and that will be online next week, so you can subscribe to the high-end. Thank you very much. And that is thanks to Dolby participating, you know, in helping us get our sound, you know, ship-shape. Thank you, thank you. Some of you may be familiar with some of my co-stars. This lovely lady is named Lala. Please, why don't you step forward, Lala? Of course, Tiki Tosca, who tried to steal the bar from us at one point. Have a step forward. Tosca was in Casino, and she was a failed card shark. But, well, you lost. Oh, it was not cheating.
It was cheating.
I was pasting. What was I doing?
You were pasting cards onto a cardboard box.
That's good. But Lala is also that's Lala. Tosca is also the producer of Tiki Bar TV. So she came on board and literally saved us, I guess, about 2 years ago, as we were trying to take this from a pastime into, I guess, I don't know what it is. It's somewhere between a pastime and a full-time endeavor. But let's let's turn up the music and let's have a good time, and we'll have a toast maybe a little later on in an hour or so when more people are here.
From the TNA, right?
I know. I'm very scared.
Do you know the TNA is charged with?
Sorry, what?
The TNA.
We're quasi-official governmental agency that checks on the quality of Mai Tais, as well as other things involving
You do realize that tomorrow is the 75th anniversary of the repeal of Prohibition in America?
No, I did not. But I will be celebrating.
As Canadians, we realize that.
That's right. You're Canadian, right? So you didn't have to suffer through the 13 years of Prohibition like we did.
Well, actually, at that time in my life, I was in South Africa, and South Africans like to drink.
Oh, South Africa. Well, that kind of counts.
That kind of counts. We like to drink. Like, because we have Tiki.
I'm good.
When is the friend host?
When it's going to air.
I can understand if you don't want to host, but if I host, they all are. And they're all done. I'm the only one.
You know, it's been. Are you kidding me? There's Kent from Ask and Bravo to you, sir. And also whoever controls the audio musical functions can deal with that at this point.
Hold the flag.
Very good, very good. You know, some of you may recognize me from my internet computer show, but at this point, we're going to have our long-promised second toast of the evening. I'd like to acknowledge that Miss Stella has shown up right there. From CCCP, and she's going to make you work harder and work faster. But in our new season, as we've jumped the shark, we've moved on to a new set, and some of you might like to know the reasons why I've lost my umbrella.
I would.
So would I. Tell me, Dr. Tiki. Tell us. The real reason, well, I'd like to acknowledge Johnny, who sends his hellos, who's in New York right now and can't be with me. But we moved on to a ship because, frankly, we wanted to do something different. We wanted to expand our horizons, and there was no narrative motivation for it. So we just decided, let's build a ship. However, none of us is talented enough to build a set. This would be interesting.
Dr. Tiki is talking!
Very nice.
What's she saying back there?
This is just for show. I don't actually care if anyone listens. But, so we had pretty much Tiki Bar TV has come together for reasons that I haven't seen before in filmmaking. Not in a long time. Which is the love of filmmaking or the love of storytelling. And I'm on a roll. I'm trying to do something inspirational. You know? So on Tiki Bar, I control the edit, so I can actually bring that music up and really make it feel like this is significant. But 4 years ago, we saw Rocket Boom, and we saw for the first time in history that we could say to hell with it. And we could make our own show and put it out there, and it didn't matter. It just didn't matter. And it really didn't matter when we did episode 1. We didn't care how many people watched. We thought it would be pretty cool if 500 people were a part of this thing where we pretended we were making a TV series, and they subscribed. And so they did. And we kept going. And now that we've decided that, well, we'd like to, really make things pimp, as it were, which is not a very Tiki 50s. Let me get into character. So Dolby came on board and gave it 5.1, but when we decided that we were going to go and change the set and really expand what we were doing, Kim Bailey over there, thank you very much. He gave us 3 months of his life. And his time and his talent, and he built the SS Tiki Bar, which is why we're able to carry on. And so I'd like to make a toast to someone who's given, for whatever reason I don't know, 3 months of his life and thousands and thousands of dollars in order for us to have this new set. And with the economy the way it is, we don't really know how Tiki Bar is going to move forward. But hold fast. Let's do this. Cheers. Woohoo! Sweet. That's probably the best speech I've ever given.
Yeah, it's very cool.
You guys do Night in Tunisia yet? Night